Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Night of the Dead. Right, well, I've spent a lot of this day so far repairing and getting things back as they were, and I would like to spend more time doing that, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to do something else I need to do and hope to do and talk to everybody at the same time. So let's see what we can cover off, and that is a lot of people. Obviously you're joining in now in the later episodes, as I say every episode, and probably asking lots of questions. So I see in the comments like, why haven't you got this, why haven't you got that, why haven't you got like flamethrowers? And it's like, well, we did. Things have all been destroyed. It's all gone. Wave 20, if you haven't watched Wave 20, it was kind of like the death of my base. Just a few tactical errors on my part. Everything kind of just went downhill at that point. Southwest of the lake. Southwest of the lake. That's the lake. I'm at the sea. Wrong, completely wrong place, aren't I? Damn. Somebody said there was copper ore, but if that's the lake, I'm nowhere near it. But I tell you what, I'm gonna have a little look along this edge for copper ore. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm looking for copper ore. So, what does copper ore look like? Should we try this? I think this is just rock. Yeah, well, we'll collect some rock over here. So yeah, why haven't I got all this cool stuff? Well, I did have a lot of cool stuff and it's gone. I currently have no fuel left. There's dwindling resources now. I'm desperately trying to buy some time each day, like I am right now, to go out and hunt for things like copper. I would love to go out and hunt for fuel. It's just... it really is now a battle against time, and it's a battle I'm losing. I'm just waiting for the inevitable bear along here. There's a lot of bears usually along here. I can't see any sign of copper ore. I mean, we get the black iron ones, which I'm keeping an eye out for. I can't even see any black iron ones here. I've cleared out like so much ore in these areas. Oh, I think I am exploring a little bit of a new ground here. Oh, is that a bear? No. Got to watch out for bears around here. So yeah, the base is... it's just something I'm desperately trying to throw together now, after the original base was gone. And sadly that means that I'm trying to keep the base in one piece as best I can, and that means I need to go for a run every night at the moment. At some point or another I'm having to leave the base and kite. Now I don't want to be doing that. That's not fun. It's not fun for me, it's not fun for you. We want to see me stand. But this series, this one I'm playing, this hardcore one, is not about, you know, escaping and all the rest of it. It's literally about how many nights can I last on one life. Because that's what it is. There's no second chances, there's no nothing. If I die, that's the end. Like, so it's how many nights can I just keep on going without making a fatal error. One that I almost nearly did on wave 21. Wow, that was just brutal, beyond brutal. But the good news is, I mean, things are working in the right direction. I do have a nice stack of food back in my inventory. Food means healing potions. Healing potions means if I make another stupid move like I did in I'm gonna have to head back. I got stuff to do. Damn. Did I get any copper ore then? I didn't even notice. Oh, I got 3. That's enough for a trap. Well, this is now the question. Do I go for yet another trap? Or do we get myself a lightsaber? I do believe lightsabers need 2 copper ingots. So we could do the lightsaber trick. And, oh, that's a bear. That's a bear and a wolf. Ah, run, 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 run. Sadly, the bear will catch me. It moves faster than me. Run, 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 run. This is not a cliff I can go down, but it's a cliff that I can wait on. Okay, well that bear is going to circle around. I am now going to take the opportunity to run. Run, 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 run. Take another cliff down. Take some more damage. Get to my base. Lady bears. And boom. Alright, okay. The bear giving up? No, it's over there. It's kind of giving up. I suppose I could bring it this way now and kill it. Just for the hell of it. Come on, bear. Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't need bear stuff right now, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, nice death pose you have there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut forward to the night. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll see if I can get myself a lightsaber done. The base is slowly rebuilding. I'll show it to you all later. So see you all in a moment. Okay, welcome back. Okay, I have a short window now where I can show you what I've changed, what I've upgraded. As you can see, we have a semblance of a roof now. It's not much, but I could get you and replenish some of my traps. I don't have vast amounts of tree branches, but I can make something happen. Let's show you the base. I've changed the pathing. Yet again, for those who haven't watched the series, this is a try and throw something together base now. We're trying to catch back up after the last base was destroyed, and the main goal of this base now is just to try and get rid of all the trash mobs and get most of the main boss wave down. I know that that means that I'm definitely going to be running, but I think that's just the case of things right now. Just trying to get some kind of repairs to things I haven't repaired yet that need it. Okay, so the base is a different layout than last night. As you can see, there's no path across here anymore. I stopped that. I mean, I can build a wall here. In fact, I've probably got the resources for a wooden wall. Yeah, that means it'll catch on fire, but okay, I mean... that doesn't matter. I don't think I've got the stuff to upgrade right now. No, and I don't really have the time to be doing that. Or the resources, to be honest. Okay, this is a bit of a maze through here. So, the last item now is a plunger. We have got a new rebirth of another pendulum. Just get these repaired. I've got a cutter on the corner. I tried lowering the cutter. Somebody said to lower the cutter to see if it'll get those dogs. I can't lower the cutter. It won't let me. And if I make the platform lower, it won't path. I've got double shredders. People say put double shredders down. So we have double shredders. That's cool. It's good that I can put little spikes on the corners here sometimes. So I got spikes on the corners. I've upgraded some of the floor now back to metal. We're a long way from a full metal, but we've got some metal. And of course, I got a plunger on the corner, another cutter, another plunger on the corner, another plunger on the corner, a cutter, Another plunger on the corner. The shredder. This side has got spikes, so they should all run this side. I'm not quite sure how effective that's going to be. I might just try and move this shredder slightly to the right now. I got spikes. In fact, if I can target it, let's do that. Will it target? They don't highlight when they target, so I'm never quite sure whether or not I'm targeting the trap I'm on or not. Oh, let's see. Let's try. Yeah, okay. Let's move the shredder to slightly more central so that it's either spikes and shredder that side or tight spot shredder this side. Another plunger and my whirler. I've got 2 steps coming up now. I should have done that ages ago. I'd forgot when we built the base not to make sure there was more than one way up. The corner piece here is metal, so hopefully it'll last. I've got another bait out there with not quite so much of a cluster of spikes, but maybe enough to draw some attention. The spikes down below have been redone. The pathing down below has been redone. We'll try and show you that now. Let's get there. I've rescued where I can from the base down below when that went bye-bye. But, I mean, not being funny, there's still... I need to save what tree branches I got left for you to try and replenish. Oh. Damaged walls. They can certainly be repaired. There's something worse than that. There it is. Where is that? Oh, it's my old beams. Okay, so let's get up here. This is not an easy path for me to take, never mind for them to take. It's quite... I'm hoping it doesn't block their pathing. I'm hoping they can see it as a path. It might be too many spikes, too little gaps, and maybe they'll just freak out. We'll see. But now there's a stairs up onto the bit I was standing. That was a mistake we made last night, is the fact that the stairs I had went to a dead end, and I managed to jump across onto this, but they won't see that as a path, so that was stupid. I've put the palisade back in. So why the palisade? The palisade there is purely just as a funnel. It's there to try and funnel things where I want them and into spikes where I want them. There's not a vast amount of spikes down there below. I will probably run down in a minute and put another bunch of spikes. But there's a spawn about to happen any moment. The last of the daytime spawns. I want to see what they do. And then depending on what they do, I'm going to rush down there for literally the few seconds that I have to get some more spikes put down where I think they're needed. So sadly, yet again, lighting is going to be an issue on this one, everybody. I do apologize. I have 0 fuel. So if you want to know why no flame throwers and stuff, I have not a single piece of fuel. So I can't even put more lighting down than what I've got. So lighting is sparse. There is some lighting. I will not put the torchlight on tonight. I don't need it, and it seems like it just makes horrible glare for yourselves as well. So no horrible lamp light tonight. I'll just run around in the dark. I'm absolutely fine with that. Okay, let's see what this next spawn's going to be. Well, to be honest, because this episode is probably going to run a little longer again with me running around at night, I'll skip now and I'll come back just as the main wave is about to start. So see you again in a moment. Okay, back with literally seconds to spare. Oh, I had no tree branches on me, so I had to go for quite crazy run to grab some tree branches. I've got some more spikes down there. I've not very effectively closed that little bit of palisade I've left openings, but they were popping in there. Just wanted to stop them doing that. I didn't effectively manage that, but it'll have to do. I don't really have any dynamite on me tonight now. I just didn't get time. I got 5. Oh, okay, so those 5 have to be very effective. I have to use them exactly at the right moment. I've got the resources. just ran out of time to craft. So, here we go again. And when I go running around, which is inevitable, the reasons why I'm doing that is we're trying to rebuild a base here that was destroyed. So, I don't want to do what I did in Wave 20, which is try and like hold the fort, man the fort until the last moment, because you just end up losing everything. So it's hold the fort until basically the fort has done all of it it's going to do. There is no more. And get out. I have a door there that's going to lead me straight out for me to start doing my crazy run around. And that's what we're going to do. I might put the flashlight on when I do my run around just to give you some kind of a view. But I won't put the flashlight on here at the base. How am I doing for crossbow bolts? Not many. I don't need to hold the dynamite just yet. Food-wise, I'm okay. 7 sausages. I've got a plus 20 health boost. Like, no cake. Still no cake, people. I need cake. So, still no cake. Those people are asking me why I haven't upgraded my stuff more. Like, I'm using a lot of knife fighting at the moment. So, why isn't my knife not, like, way higher? And why is my other kit not way higher? Well, my highest piece of kit was the bow, but the crossbow is better. I would love to upgrade everything else, but a lot of my animal parts, they're lost now. They were destroyed, or basically I just couldn't make enough storage quick enough to get everything I wanted. I mean, there's tons of stuff down there just laying on the ground. I've made lots of storage, but I can't make enough before everything goes. And how much time do I want to spend doing that compared to repairing the base and putting the base further? I can kill more animals, but if I'm dead, then killing animals is pointless. So I need a decent base to help me tonight. So what are we seeing? This is the important bit. What are we seeing? The zombies are attempting to path to me, which is important. Lots of zombies spawning in and coming this way. My meat grinder's moved along further than it usually is. The meat grinder's usually further back. That's to give me a little bit of dynamite throwing space without just destroying my traps at the same time. There's a much bigger meat grinder at that end that seems to be doing some decent work. I'm a little bit concerned with the amount of trash mobs that are making it to the top here though. I don't want to be seeing this many trash mobs at the top. I know they're going to be going for that meat first. But even so, there's too many trash mobs making it to the top right now. That's not a good sign. I know there's an awful lot more trash mobs now. I mean, look at it. It's just endless stream of mobs. Zombies, 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 zombies. But still, I don't want to see zombies just running at the top. There we go, still got too many zombies making it to the top. I mean, those zombies would normally be in the base now firing the first trap. The only reason they're not is because there's a meat hanging up there. That means that effectively is the first trap. So they're still hitting the first trap. It's just a different kind of trap. Oh, the lightsaber, I can't remember. I might have just said earlier on in the episode, but yeah, the lightsaber needs 4 copper. So it's 2 copper for the lightsaber, but it also needs 2 fuses, and the fuses needs copper wire. So it's 4 copper. I've got 3 copper. So I did not build the extra trap with that copper. I've saved those copper because I need the ingots. And I'll try and get 1 more copper. And then we can go for the lightsaber because people want me to people want me to wield a lightsaber. Jedi Tormunda. So yes, I will try and do a Jedi Tormunda if I can. I gotta survive tonight first. So far, I mean, it's acceptable. I would like to position some more stuff. For those who ask and say, oh, why don't I just fill the whole thing? That won't work. If I fill all this with just spikes, they'll destroy the palisade, which means they'll avoid the spikes altogether. Or they'll just come a different way. So that's kind of like the trick, is I need enough spikes to ravage them, but not too many spikes to block them. And it's a fine line for their pathing to see whether or not they think they're blocked or not for spikes. For now, they're not attacking the palisade, which means they think they can get to me. So that's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Unlike last night where they didn't think they could get to me. And so they destroyed that base down there, which was fine. I didn't mind it being destroyed. It's not an issue. I could do with upgrading those palisades by there, so that if we get anything that explodes or catches fire on the way through on the wave, it doesn't just burn down the whole palisade again. They love burning down my palisade. Like, oh, at least upgrade a few pieces to make fire breaks. But that's okay. We can do that once we've got an effective base back in action again. Right, so far though, the trash mobs, I don't quite like the amount that get into the meat pie at the top, but it's acceptable. Still got constant spawning coming in. I say when the big wave spawns, I'll stay here. I'll throw 5 dynamite. I will then retreat into the base where I can watch the carnage inside, and we can all watch the carnage inside as the bosses run through the maze. However, once they get close to getting up to get into the room with me, and annoyingly I've got the door the wrong way round, so it doesn't make it for an easy close, but that's fine. If one of them using an exploder gets in the room with me, so be it. It'll probably close the door behind itself anyway, but once it gets to that point, I'm not fighting the exploder like I usually do in Kill 'Em Up here. I am going to leave the base again, and we will go for a run. I have left a way for the zombies that are in the base to have a small drop to come after me. I hope they take it. I couldn't give them stairs, because if I give them stairs, then... Well, actually, I could give them stairs. Damn, I thought about that now. Basically, the back stairs no longer attached to the floor. Those stairs are for me only now. I have to jump to get to them, so the zombies should never see that back door as a way in or out. I've kept it closed for now on purpose. I will open it when we get to the final wave. But I could give us another stairs. No, the reason why I don't want to give another stairs, so yeah, I'm kind of like remembering why there's not another stairs for them to have easy access out after me. If I do that, they don't path this way, they path that way. It's as simple as that. They will path a different way if I put another set of stairs for them to get easy access to me when I flee. And this game is all about controlling the waves, like any base defense game, isn't it? You want the enemies to be going along the path that you choose, hitting the things that you want them to hit. And that's the key. Okay, the trash mob side of things is looking, as I said, it's acceptable. They're going for the meat. They're not yet using up charges in my base, which means I won't run after on the roof to recharge things and reload things. Because when the boss wave is on, it's not a case of trying to keep all that stuff reloaded. If that stuff runs out of charges, this is the bosses. The bosses are either all dead or I'm fleeing. I'm not going up there to reload those during the boss wave. The base is not yet strong enough for that. It needs to be all metal. It needs to be better traps. I need flamethrowers back. I need ballistas in. I maybe need to have a catapult somewhere up on top of this base to hurl stuff down there. We're not there. That's going to take some time to rebuild. So the name of the game is... Don't rebuild from scratch. Try and keep as much of this base intact as possible. Oh yeah, they come. I've missed. Damn. Okay. Okay. Let's go, people. Let's see what we got. I could load up a crossbow in here to take pot... Well, I think I will load up a crossbow to take pot shots at things I think I can take pot shots at. But to be honest, I need my crossbow bolts for the after party. I can't see past my own defenses yet. If I can get the exploder... Ah, he's out. So if you get the exploder could damage some of these. Okay, these guys are actually still on trap number 1 as such. I will take pot shots at these because these are bosses. And bosses are what my crossbow bolts are for. And if there's enough of them, they will actually hit themselves. Oh, I shot my pillar. 18, 17, 16. Oh, somebody came a different way. That's not good. That's not good because he'll damage stuff over here. I don't want him to be doing that. I'm not quite sure how he got here. Ah. This is not good. I got a boss here. Oh, he managed to hit me from down there. That's interesting. That's annoying because he's going to damage my base now. Oh, the door closed. So now the door closed. I didn't close that door. I did not close that door. He's trying to come at me. Oh, he's up. Okay. Sadly, my base is a long way from being finished. But I had to leave. That's really annoying. My base hadn't even started. I'll try and see if I can get back in later. That boss really messed that up, didn't he? Okay, they should all be coming this way. Those that aren't going that way should be running this way to try and come up to get me. They're going back to 4 actually, right now. Need to keep an eye on where that boss is. Is he left the base? I might be able to get back into my base. Let's try and get back into my base. This could be interesting. I can't see him. This could be okay. I don't know how he got around the back. I need to resolve that. But what we want, yeah, is for these guys to come up into my meat grinder. I haven't even really seen my meat grinder in action yet. Have they finished that meat yet over there? Yes, it's finished. So they should try and pass me. Oh no, it's still there. That big meat chunk is still there. Crossbow bolts. Oh, we can afford some more. Ah, don't waste crossbow bolts. I can't afford to waste crossbow bolts. Another explosion. That's great. Just try and get a few bolts into those bosses. I am hitting. It's quite a narrow angle, but I am definitely hitting. Okay, this is good, people. This is good. If I can get away with this episode, then we are in a good place. I will be able to go salvaging stuff and hunting for stuff. That would be such a relief. I can get some copper. I get some fuel. 2, 1, bolts out. Okay, I can definitely afford some more if this is the way it's going. It's another 60. If I haven't got to rebuild everything, I can replenish bolts quite easily. I don't mind spending the time getting tree branches. Get me in the head if I can. This meat thing? Oh wow, I mean, what a savior. Oh, that's done. Okay, who's doing lots of noise over here now? It's usually some guy on the side of there. What are we talking down there? They're just trash mobs, I think. I'll probably go down and kite them, don't want to waste the shots. Is that it? Oh people. Oh people, we could be in a good place. I don't think any of my traps even had to do anything, did they? I mean, seriously? And all my traps like full? Maybe the first one, they didn't even get the double shredder. Oh, this would be lovely if it's the case. I need to try and draw a few of these zombies. I have found a little bit of a... It's not a cheat, but there's something I'll let you... Oh, he's gonna not go for me. He's gonna go up there, is he? A little bit of a... Oh, there's a couple of zombies still stood around. A little bit of a cheat. It's not much of a cheat, but if you get a zombie stuck on the side of the mountain there... I'm not gonna do it, but... If you... basically exit and reload, they drop off the mountain and come on the floor. I found that because I... Well, at least I think they do, because I had one that was up on the mountain. Oh, I saved off the episode and left and uploaded and everything, and I came back, and the one that was on the side of the mountain then just dropped off. I mean, it wasn't good news because it was right in front of me, but it does mean that some of this messing around can be avoided. Oh, come on, you took 2. One of them to the head. Apparently dead. Because they are annoying when they're just... I think if I leave the area, this leaper will come down. But right now, he's just wasting my bolts. Come down, come on. Jump or something. Do something. At last. I mean, yeah, if he does fall down, I can go and grab all my bolts. Fantastic. Well, people. This isn't bad. Look, most of my traps down here are actually still intact. This is almost back to pre-Wave 20 days, whereby we had some kind of... Look at all this. I want to go have a look to see how much stuff is around that meat thing. Look at this. I mean, that's got to be a screenshot and a half, hasn't it? I mean, look at that. What can you see? Wow. That is... The meat did its job. Okay, I wondered when I was going to be full. It's going to be research papers and stuff which I'll throw on the ground, but... Okay, well that's it for another episode. We're on the way back, people. We are... Tormunda is returning. Oh, one thing before we go. Let's go have a look to see how many traps actually got used. This one used... Got and used 27. This one used 6. This one used 2. These never got used. Oh, wow. The whole thing is still intact. And fully charged. Ah, you can see I'm excited now, can't you? You can see I'm just getting really excited. This is such good news. I can go out exploring again. I can get fuel, people. I can get a lightsaber. Okay. That's it for me. I can get cake! I'll see you all next episode.